Hello there, and welcome to Grounded Health and Wellness. My name is Kate, and today I wanted to share with you my favorite go-to yoga posture to help with indigestion, bloating, or embarrassing gas. So it actually, the Sanskrit name is APANASANA, translated to English as wind relieving pose. So these yogis, ancient yogis, knew what was up when we were putting the body into particular shapes and how it was supporting us, maybe bringing balance into concerns or issues that we were struggling with. So this is one of my very favorite postures because I've had quite the journey with digestive health. And sometimes it's just about getting on the yoga mat and moving with your body freely in order to unlock some of those things that can tend to create problems for us or block channels, kind of thinking of it like too many cars on a freeway creating that traffic jam. So wind relieving pose or Apanasana looks just like the picture. I think I'm going to put it on that side. I'll have to see once I do this recording. Keeping things real here. We're not editing things out. I just like to speak organically to all of you. So basically, the posture is practiced in a supine position. So you are laying down on a yoga mat or on a carpet or soft surface, preferably, because your spine, we want this kind of connection all the way from the back of your shoulders right down through to tailbone. And we'll be lifting the feet and the legs off of the floor and bent at the knees. And we're taking hold of the legs either by the shins, behind the thighs, the knees, wherever we can kind of come into contact where the shoulders still remain in contact with the floor. So if you find that when you're reaching for the legs, the shoulders are rounding forward and coming off of the floor, then we need some props to help support us. So sometimes we can reach for a strap, or even if a prop isn't available, you can actually just hold on to the side of your shorts or your pants to maintain control of the legs. And what we're going to do here, there's kind of two variations that I like to instruct with this posture. And again, it all relates to your own personal mobility as far as how much space we have in through the hip. But first, you want to make sure that when those legs are lifted up off of the floor, we're not allowing the tailbone and the pelvis to kind of follow suit and curl up away from the floor. We want that real kind of connection to the sacrum to be grounded and rooted into the floor. So you've got this kind of straight line base as best as you can through the back body, because we're isolating this pressure we're going to invite when we come into a little bit of movement with this posture. So the next thing that we work with is our breath before we come into movement. So as you breathe in, we release a little bit of that tension on the hold on the legs. So maybe the knees start to rise a little bit further away from the body. And then as we exhale, you're going to slowly start to kind of squeeze those knees into the body. So there's two ways we can do this. We're either keeping the knees closer together, and as you're bringing the thighs in towards the center body, you're gently creating that compression against the low belly, the intestines, and so forth. Alternatively, you can take the knees wide, and when you're welcoming that kind of hug and squeeze down, the knees are journeying towards your armpits. So you're getting a little bit wider here in through the lower digestive tract, and that's where it really starts to come in and help any of that trapped gas or bloated feeling. Sometimes it's going to release gas when we're experiencing this posture, and the body does stuff and we are just rolling with it. There's nothing to be shameful about in your yoga practice. Again, we're working to create this homeostasis with the body. So if you feel this urge to release wind, then you're going to want to let that happen. And we don't want to hold that in. That disrupts that energetic flow, as well as when we're talking about like biologically, yes, there is air that is trapped and we're trying to remove it from the body. But from an energetic perspective, from the Ayurvedic yogic lens, we're blocking energy and forcing that back up through the body, which creates a whole host of disharmonization. So the point in doing this posture is to relieve that. So let it go. If you're in a yoga class and you're performing this, I know it can be, there's a little bit of shame attached to this. So maybe explore this posture in the privacy of your own practice space first. I also find too, if I've been overindulgent in a meal, like if it's been a holiday meal or I've eaten something that is disagreeable with my digestive system, then this posture is a great one to kind of just drop into for a few cycles of breath, even 10 cycles of breath, even less, just to kind of help the body work out whatever is kind of stuck there. And I assure you, once you kind of drop in and spend some time in this shape, you're going to notice that you start to feel better and that bloat is going to dissolve. So that is it. Quick down and dirty tip as far as APANASANA to support getting rid of that belly bloat. And if you try it out, leave me some comments down below and be sure to follow at the end of the video for more free tips that come out each week. And wishing you all a beautiful day. That's it for now.